Hi everyone, I hope this video finds you well. The topic of our meeting this week is change. Kubler and Ross came up with a stages of grief that I think the majority of us have heard, if not in complete, but probably know some of the different stages like denial and depression. But they also came up with a stages of change. And that's where we are now. We're in a change. In a change from what used to be our normal. Where we used to go out all the time and then now we don't. Where we used to be part of a certain program and now we can't be. And so here is the stages of change. And maybe you can find where you are right now based on these stages. Where do you feel that you are right now? So stage number one includes two parts. Part one is shock. I think we all were in shock when Corona came knocking close to our doors. Originally it was far away in a different country, but when it knocked on our closer door, whether it was in our town or in our country, there was a shock. We didn't think it would come here, but it did. And so it shocked us all. And then there was the fear of the unknown, because we don't really know how long this is going to be. We don't know how it's going to attack, and especially in the beginning, we didn't know even who was vulnerable to it. So there's that shock in the beginning. And then there's also the fear of looking stupid. You figure out that you don't want to ask too many questions, because then maybe you're not aware of what's going on, or who's at play and who's not at play. And so you just don't want to ask too many questions, but you also don't have any information, and so you're in complete shock. And then the next part, after that initial shock, is this is the part of denial. We're thinking it can't get closer to us. It can't really be that situation. We feel threatened. We feel failure. We feel all these things that denial. You're just in denial. You don't believe that this is happening to you. How could it be that I'm locked up in my house? That can't be. That's not going to happen. We will be able to go around. We'll still be able to move as much as we want to. And then comes the next stage, and this next stage also has two parts. The first part is anger. Now we're pissed. Now we're pissed at someone who did something to us, whether they ate a bat or they did it in their laboratory. We're pissed. And so now we're suspicious of people. Now we're frustrated. We really are, we're really pissed. We're angry. We're angry at the world. We're angry at the government. We're angry at the people who are not wearing masks. We're angry at the people who brought our supermarket shop incorrectly. We're angry, we're angry, we're angry. And then comes depression. We're feeling isolated. We're feeling remote from our family and friends. We're feeling alone, and we're feeling that the world is caving in on us, and we're feeling depressed. This one's a hard one. This one is like you can't breathe. This is taking the air out of you. And this is a hard one to pass through, this part of the stage. And then comes the last stage, which also divides into two. The first is acceptance. We realize that this is our new normal, and whether we like it or not, whether we chose it or not, this is our new normal. And now we need to find new opportunities. We just are relieved that technically we've survived this. We feel that we are safe. Our family members are safe for the most part, and we are too. And so we're starting to accept this new situation. We're a little impatient about the changes because we really didn't ask for this. It's not a change that we chose. And so we're a little impatient about the change, but we're finding a new routine. We're finding this new way of living. And the last stage is integration. The last part of this stage is integration, where we've accepted where we are. We're hopeful that the new world will be okay, that we'll be able to function and be healthy and happy again, and be able to, accept the supermarket shopping that somebody else does for us. We're hopeful. We're starting to be trustful. And once we're in this last part of this stage, then we're moving on. And there's 6 parts to this, and there is no just 1, 2, 3, you go from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6. Sometimes you kind of go back, and sometimes you go forward, 2 steps back, 1 step forward. And it doesn't always work the way we want it to. And sometimes some new information might pop up and we're all the way back at 1 again. But the idea is that it will change. It will be a new change, a new world, a new thought, a new behavior, a new path. And we just need to find that right way of moving on and moving forward. So I hope that you take this into consideration. Make sure that you always, always, always allow yourself and forgive yourself and be compassionate towards yourself. This isn't easy on anyone, and so if that makes you feel not special, but definitely realize that everyone needs to go through this, and hopefully we'll be better at the end. I hope you are all doing well. Have a great day.